Hello and welcome to my review of the Collegiate Arcane Mystic Battle Wizards. One of these box sets will set you back £25 just for the 4 wizards. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. We're talking over £6 per wizard, and you've seen the unboxing. You've seen that you can only get them direct from Games Workshop, which means no discount. They come in this very boring white box that you get direct from GW, so no artwork or anything. However, you may stumble across a box of them in one of the Games Workshop store, and it's quite a colourful box, especially the orange wizard. If you're after Morval Albrecht, this one right here, this is the card that you find in the back of the Cursed City books, either this one, the limited, or the standard hardback book. You get this hero card, which is fantastic. Gives you like a hero battle mage. What's Warhammer Quest without a battle mage, right? Anyway, so if you'd like a battle mage, you can use one of these as that. Morval also features in the Cursed City novel as well. It's equipped with this grave balloon and the word of ending. So there you go. Of course, if you get this set, you're going to be left with 3 other battle mages, of which their rules can be found both on the Warhammer Age of Sigmar app. There's a link to their rules, and their rules are also included on the Games Workshop web store near description. We'll be going through their rules a bit later on. So the format of this video is that we'll have a look at these battle mages up close and personal. We'll go through the spare parts, we'll conduct some size comparisons, and then we'll talk about all of the rules. So let's start off with Morval Albrecht right here, with this bloom scythe. Looks pretty cool, and will go very well with you know, the rest of your heroes. I mean, that, you know, admittedly they do have a fair bit more detail, but still, it's cool that you get a battle mage. Then the rest of them, as I've said, you get a number of spare parts, so it's really up to you how you want to build them. This sorcerer dude, I've given him like a flaming skull with a long beard mask type thing. That's the one that I've gone for him. And then this one is the flaming sword wizard with a torch as well. Maybe he's about to say, "You shall not pass." I don't know. He's got quite spiky hair though, and an amazing beard. And then this one here, and then this one here will most likely read your fortune because he's got a crystal ball. You can't see his face very well, and that is a bit of a shame. So yeah, but he reminds me of the dude from Flash Gordon with the skull cap and a big collar, and he's got this weird kind of staff thing here. But yeah, anyway, they're the battle mages. I think they're quite cool. You can use them in your order armies. I'm not sure why I'd want to use them in the Lumineth, because they're pretty much all wizards. And let's not forget we've got Techless, but they are options, and of course you can use them in the Cursed City. Let's have a look at these spare parts then. And here they are. So you've got everything from swords. I don't think I used a normal sword, so there is that. And that's a right-handed one. You're pretty much getting twins of everything that you see there. So if you see that wizard's head with the spiky hair, you also get another one. So I didn't use the dagger. I didn't use this, which is like a hand holding a horn skull with a couple of really big candles. Yeah, that's just one of the heads, another head, another spiky head. I didn't use this from a flask. You've got like a skull potion smoke thing coming out of it. I didn't use a couple more cloaks, and they have the staffs kind of, you know, modelled into them. I didn't use the books there. That would have been cool. Maybe next time. I didn't use this extra head with this skull on. If I had another set, I'd probably use this head. And I also didn't use this snake staff, snake's head staff. And yeah, as you can see, another Scythe, another flaming sword. This is only for the right hand. Okay, so there's the sword, all the swords are right-handed, and I think the daggers are too. Yeah, daggers are right-handed. So there you go. As you can see, a fair number of spare parts there included in the kit. Size comparisons. I do actually have an Age of Sigmar model just to compare them with. So here is a Curse City hostile, one of the skeleton warriors, similar size really to them. Let's compare them to like a real battle mage, a Lumineth Realm Lord battle mage. There we go. The Lumineth one is a bit taller, got the larger base, bit of a scenic base too, and you can just highlights how much detail and how far we've come with miniatures. You know, 2021 miniature, and I think from the unboxing these were like 2004 or so. Pretty old though, pretty old. So that's where they measure up with those. So that's the Age of Sigmar comparison. The 40k comparison, of course, we have a Space Marine there and Slime Marbo. Yeah, compared to Slime Marbo is a little bit taller. The Space Marine is just a bit bigger, and then a Primaris is a fair bit bigger. There's the biggest size difference there. Not that you'd ever be using these with 40k, but still, maybe you could use like this one as like a cult leader, or even this one as a cult leader, harnessing some powers of the warp with flaming skulls as a thought, maybe. Okay then, time for some rules. As I mentioned before, you can find their rules on Games Workshop's web store. If you click the little link, it will display their war scroll. So they are a battle mage. Unfortunately, I don't know how many points they cost. I guess their points cost will be in like a Cities of Sigmar battle tome or something in the future. I haven't got any battle tomes that have their points cost, unfortunately. But their profile reads, they're a movement of 5 inches, save of 6+, bravery 6 and 5 wounds. A battle mage is a single model armed with a wizard's staff. The wizard's staff is a range of 2 inches, 1 attack, 4+ to hit, 3+ to wound, rend of -1 and a damage of D3. That's actually not too bad, but I wouldn't put them that close to an enemy. They've only got 1 attack there, and it is a 50-50 chance that they'll even hit the enemy. Abilities, Magic of the Realms. When you select this model to be part of your army, you must choose the realm that your battle mage comes from. You can choose from the following realms: Akshi, Azir, Chamon, Gur, Giran, Hish, Shyish or Ulgu. And add 1 to casting rolls for this model if the battle is taking place in the realm it comes from. It's nice. Magic. This model is a wizard, of course. It can attempt to cast 1 spell in your hero phase and attempt to unbind 1 spell in the enemy hero phase. It knows the Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield spells. In addition, this model knows the spell from the War Scroll that includes the name of the realm it comes from. For example, battle mages that come from Azir know Chain Lightning. So here we go. So if you've got the realm Azir, Chain Lightning has a casting value of 6. If successfully cast, pick 1 enemy unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Then, roll a dice for every other enemy unit within 6 inches of the original target. On a 4+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wound. That's amazing. Akshi. If they're from the realm of Akshi, they get Fireball. It has a casting value of 5. If successfully cast, pick 1 enemy unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. If the enemy unit has 1 model, it suffers 1 mortal wound. If it has 2 to 9 models, it suffers D3 mortal wounds. And if it has 10 or more models, it suffers D6 mortal wounds. Amazing. If it's from the realm of Ulgu, it has Mystifying Miasma, which has a casting value of 4. If successfully cast, pick 1 enemy unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. That unit cannot run until your next hero phase. In addition, subtract 2 from charge rolls for that unit until your next hero phase. If they're from the realm of Shyish, they have Pall of Doom. Pall of Doom has a casting value of 6. If successfully cast, pick 1 enemy unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Subtract 2 from the bravery characteristic of that unit until your next hero phase. If they're from the realm of Hish, they have Far's Protection, which is a casting value of 5, and if successfully cast, you pick 1 friendly unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks that target that unit until your next hero phase. And if they're from the realm of Giran, they have Shield of Thorns, which has a casting value of 5, and if successfully cast, pick one friendly unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Until your next hero phase, any enemy unit that finishes a charge move within 3 inches of that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. From the realm of Shaman, they have Transmutation of Lead, which has a casting value of 7, and if successfully cast, you pick one enemy unit within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Until your next hero phase, halve the move characteristic of the unit you picked, rounding up. In addition, if that unit has a save characteristic of 2+, 3+, or 4+, you can re-roll hit rolls of 1 for attacks that target that unit until your next hero phase. That's quite cool, halving the movement. If they're from the realm of Gur, they have Wild Form, which is a casting value of 5, and if successfully cast, pick one friendly unit within 12 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Add 2 to run and charge rolls for that unit until your next hero phase. So some very nice magical spells there if you're into wizards. You know, I like the Chain Lightning, I like the Fireball. Some of the other ones are pretty cool, like they can't run, or you remove, or you're adding 2 to charge, or you're adding 2 to run and charge rolls. You're removing bravery, you're subtracting 1 from hit rolls, that's quite a good one. And the Shield of Thorn ones is decent, having the unit suffering D3 mortal wounds. So yeah, have a good look at those rules on the web store and in the app to find out which mage suits you, and pick the one, and pick the best realm that will complement your play style and the enemy that you're up against. What do you guys think of the Arcane Wizards? I think that they're very pricey for what they are. I wish that they had an update. I think they could do so much more with the detail that Age of Sigmar has been producing recently, and I hope to see an update and refresh box set at some point soon. Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below as always. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Techless protects.